Man, I love it. She's like my best friend, you know what I mean? She's always been that way, though, since we were friends before we hooked up, you know what I mean? And so, but, yeah, man, I do everything with her.
What's up, everybody? It's Life Unscripted, podcast number 7. Yes, Sirski, podcast number 7. I'm wrong.
Up the ratio.
And we got a special guest today. You know what I'm saying? None other than the one and only. You know what I'm saying?
What's happening? I'm Gary.
Yeah, this my Uncle Gary right here, y'all. This my Uncle Blood Uncle. It's my mama brother right here. Let's get it cracking, though. Number 7.
We're going to do the same thing we did. So this is the question. We're going to give our opinion on it, and then you're going to tell us what it was like. This is the topic. Being with a woman for a long period of time. Like how you and your woman have been.
Okay.
So I'll go first this time, what I think it's like. I personally think it's amazing, right? You really know that person for, like, they know you stupid well, right? And if you really intrigued by her and love her dearly, I think it's a great thing. Personally, though, this is a personal thing.
You about to say something stupid. Listen to me.
I may get a little bit insatiable. Like, I want to try something else. But that's a personal thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a personal thing.
Jeez.
But you know, like
player.
Like that's just personal. But other than that, I think it's very great. You know, they know you know, like the back of your hand. If you kept it real loving and intimate, it's the best thing ever. I think that's like a person that never leave your side in there.
Yeah.
That's how I think about it, though. What you think?
I love it. I'll do it again. But not right now. I got to give it a couple years. I got to go have a little.
Why not right now?
Because I want to have a blast first.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So when you get with that person, you're not going to have a blast?
Yeah, I will.
That's a real question. That's a real question.
Definitely will. I most
That's a
definitely
real
will.
question.
But
I guess it's two different type of blast.
Yeah, I haven't experienced the world enough yet. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you got that new blast, and then the one you've been with is the blast from the past.
Yeah.
That's a crazy way of saying it. Yeah. That's a crazy way of saying
exactly.
it. But what would you say your experience on it is as someone who did it?
I can't wait
I
for
would
it,
say, man, I love it. She's like my best friend, you know what I mean? She's always been that way, though, since we were friends before we hooked up, you know what I mean? And so, but, yeah, man, I do everything with her. I tell her everything. I you know what I mean? I go to softball games with his dad and stuff. And, you know, I'm not the type to just be on the phone. But, man, I'll be missing her. I call her, you know what I mean? And be like, it is what it is. I mean, I like that. I prefer to be with mine instead of being with, because it gets lonely, especially after so long, and they don't want to be with you no more. Or you think you're looking for something long time now, and they not ready.
Yeah.
So it's going to be rough for you. You don't want to let that one pass by.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's not too many that comes through for you to be like, oh, I want that one. That was me.
Yeah.
She's going to be like, shit, I have fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's real life.
But I think it's better long term.
It's better long term to be like that. And let me just,
That's all I feel. I mean,
I agree.
Usually.
I really just want to think about that, though, too, because that's like right now, people my age, it's more glorified, I guess you could call it, to be in a dating type of culture.
Oh, yeah.
Have multiple women type of culture. With the internet and all of that, they
And
see
the
the red
music
pill,
and
things of that.
I don't want all that.
They kind of, that's what I'm just saying, they glorify that nowadays.
Yeah, I don't want all that.
Oh, yeah.
And just hearing the opposite, you know what I'm saying? Like the perks, he said, that's your best friend. They there with you long term.
Man, everywhere I go, bruh, I'm like, come on, let's go. Before I ask a kid, my brother, you know what I mean, my nephew. Man, babe, let's go.
Yeah.
We go for walks. We do, whatever. It don't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my ride or die. And it's always been like that.
Yeah, nah.
Now, if you just with somebody for long term and y'all just can't stand each other or then maybe you might need another person to be like, come on, let's go for a walk.
No, that's real life.
You know?
And then knowing that difference, if you just said, like, if you can't stand, it shouldn't even get what y'all together for.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no point at all.
Like that's alarming. You know what I'm saying? That's not even fun to be in.
Exactly.
But just sitting there thinking about it for real, like just thinking about the perks of that and the cons of it. if there is any. Which
I mean, the only cons is when you're young, I guess, if you want to be outside and go do the things.
And I think the pros is, I mean, if you're young
It's
and
a
you're
lot of
not
pros.
really trying to settle down,
It's a lot of pros.
man, run through them or however you're going to do it.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
have a lot of fun.
one thing
But I
gotta-
found mine at an early age and I stuck with mine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't get too many like them.
Yeah. One thing I gotta say though that I can see that could be a con though, which I see has not happened to y'all, which is good, is one could grow. Let's say you're like this, like how you was. You said you met at 18. Y'all went a 5-year
16.
gap. 16. Y'all went like a 10-year gap to 26, and they say you started dabbling in something that kind of changed your whole perspective on life.
Yeah.
And now you got that kind of confliction with your partner.
Yeah.
And they don't, like you said, they don't want to come around. So then that, but y'all been together for so long.
Yeah.
I can see that becoming into a thing too. And
Yeah.
they're trying to like.
It could. Thank God I've never had to, you know what I mean, witness that or be a part of that.
Yeah, nah.
So,
I seen that. Like, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Somebody had they basically switched who they was while in a relationship
Yes.
could for sure cause friction if your partner
For sure.
isn't ready or isn't keeping up.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like letting that soak in right there because I'm just thinking like, how could you even get around that? Or is that recipe for disaster?
Nah, I think he good.
You think you could get around that?
Yeah.
I
People
think
don't just they don't just change because of that, bro. You just doing something different. Nah, they ain't gonna just leave you because of that. Hell no.
what I think it all boils down to is how much do you want to be with that person? How much do you
Yeah.
love that person? How much are you willing to withstand from that person? Can you tolerate what the bad cons are? You know what I mean? And weigh out your options, like how you said, with the pros and cons.
Yeah.
Is it worth it? Is it not? Or can you see can you see yourself having to deal with this person the rest of your life with their cons and with their, is it really that bad, or is it something that you can deal with?
We back in the building.
Back in the building, you know what I mean? Switching topics and everything, man. Thinking about, might have to call my wife, give her a shout out, man. Hey, baby.
Hey, hop on the
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
See what
She
you got
wanted
to
to say
say.
that.
See what you got to say to the
She
podcast.
could definitely do that, and she could actually come on.
She could
I'm
come
with
on.
it, man.
If she
both of
wanted
y'all
to
just
come on, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Thank
talk
you.
about
Thank you
it.
for the invite. Definitely.
Yeah, talk
Definitely mess
about
with
whatever we be thinking about. 'Cause it's really just every topic on this podcast is what the stuff I be thinking about. Now this time, like the first two little topics, they was tailored to you because you know what I'm saying, and
Yeah.
it gives the people an opportunity to see your background
Yes.
and who you are. This one we gonna switch to the other topic. I really don't know if we finished that last one. We was talking about. I think I wanted to ask you. We was talking about the change, and you said that it depends on really how much they care for you and love you determines if they gonna stick with you no matter what, if you
Definitely.
change or not.
Definitely. I think definitely if you are willing to, for one, sacrifice for the other person. If you have some flaws, if you just out there just still contacting ex-bros, this is my friend. This is,
Yeah.
and the other person is willing to tolerate it, that person must love you a lot, but you don't apparently love that much, that other person to, let me cut this
Settle
out.
down. Yeah.
But it's what the other person is willing to accept for the love for you and for the relationship, and what you're willing to accept as well from the other person. But yeah, okay.
No, that's real life.
You know what I
That's
mean?
real life. People be needing to hear
Yeah.
that type of stuff. I guess they don't
Man.
be having the like when it comes to relationships. I ain't gonna lie, people kind of get slow,
Yeah.
and that's not even. I'm not
Yeah.
even trying to be
Yeah.
mean, but like
No,
when
they
it
get
kinda,
real dumb about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I get
like
it. I get it.
they don't really be thinking the smartest when it
No,
comes to
they don't.
relationships.
Dude could do anything to
Yeah,
it.
and it don't even have to be a
anything
man
to
or woman, just a friend to friend for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that person start roasting you like crazy. Like you start putting up with more than you usually
but
would.
Yeah.
But it's worse when it gets to man to woman. Like you get
It get way
relationships
worse.
where they
It
get
get way
domestic,
worse.
domestic and
Oh, no.
everything.
Watch out. What you doing? You got me, huh? Come on,
Tried
Simba,
to.
say what's up to the people. Let me see you.
The little puppy, you know what I'm saying? We got a little
Yeah.
puppy
You know what
with
I
us in
mean?
the backyard.
Another little hustle, man. Get at your peoples if you know you need one, but
We always stay attached.
stay attached.
Stay attached. He said what?
Stay tapped, but it still work both ways. It work
My
both
bad.
ways. Stay
That's all
attached.
good.
It work both ways. Stay tapped or attached.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We always got things coming our way, innovative.
Real
Yeah.
talk.
But I think like really people just they do get really slow when it comes to relationships and how to operate when a person treating them bad because of that type of because of feelings, basically. That's just 100%.
Yeah.
That's
Feelings.
a million. Yeah.
Feelings make you start tolerating things that shouldn't be tolerated with.
Yeah.
So are you going to be a slave to your feelings?
Man.
Or are you like, I was just reading a book recently and it said in life, it's the rational person. Think of it like this. Your relationship with your emotions, right? That's the feelings of the emotion. Your relationship to your feelings is like a rider is to the horse.
Mm-hmm.
The rider is the control and tell the horse where it's going. The horse is the power behind everything.
You got that right. Are we riding bareback or are we saddling up?
It don't matter. Get it done.
All right, you got that
Whichever
right.
was the best way for you.
You got that right.
You know what I'm
Yep,
saying? You
yep.
got to control that horse, though.
Because as we spoke in the beginning, you know what I mean, with the children and everything, you know, I ride bareback.
That's yeah. You can see where it lands. We see the destination. We see the destination.
Yeah.
All
can
right,
see
but
the
yeah, you are
destination.
most definitely right about what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, because when we get in a relationship, it's like we stop controlling the horse and let it control us. And people do
Yes.
crazy things. Like
Yeah.
take their life over over somebody else. Like,
Yeah,
imagine
Man.
that.
And if you really love that other person, man, you wouldn't have to dogging them out or doing, and you know what I mean?
No, it
don't.
shouldn't be
Them
like
accepting it is one thing. They must love you
Yeah.
to death, but you doing it, come on, bruh.
Yeah, nah.
If not, let that other person go.
Yeah.
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 But somebody else will love and cherish
Yeah.
that person.
Yeah,
You know
nah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, we get real possessive as humans.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a human thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get real possessive. Like, jealousy is real.
It is. And I get jealous every now and then. You know what I mean? I used to be more jealous. But now I still have a little jealousy and I got to catch myself. And I'll see my wife's reaction to when I do say something or I think something or you know what I mean? And I'll see her reaction. I'll be like, okay, let me go just cool off real quick. And because I know, you know what I mean? It ain't what I think or how it's happening or what's going on or anything.
Yeah.
Because
basically
she loved me to death, and there ain't no way that she'd even do. You know what I mean? So it's like,
No, that's real life.
yeah, that's real life.
That's real life. And I got that point of view right there, that thought process. I got to point that out with Deratio because he think the worst. Now, when it comes to relationship, are you that
Bruh,
confident?
I used to be thinking the worst. Now I'm old right now, but back in my yeah, no, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And even though I was fly and everything, I still thought the worst. And I had to come in life, like how you said, a lot of people when they get older, they get more seasoned in life. So that's why I say with the jealousy and stuff, I have to take a minute and be like, because come on, man, that's my ride or die. And before I thought a different way and I acted a different way, and man, it ain't like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's real life.
That's real life. That's real talk.
And basically for everybody, because nobody.
But the
none-
generation nowadays,
Damn, I forgot to say this, but like and subscribe. God, dog, I say at the end, supposed to at the beginning. Like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Every like and comment what y'all think about these topics we had, any opinions you guys had on it. Yeah, we hope y'all have a great day and y'all like this podcast. I'm out.
Stay up. Peace out.